Hey, what's up guys? Spencer Tedek here. Today we're going to talk a little bit about what's been going on in my life, what's going on in the future, and some things that have kind of come from my past and still affect me today, things that I struggle with. And I know it's been a little while, almost a month since I posted last. Things got busy this month, and probably really the first busy month that I've had, really busy month, where I just had so much going on I didn't really take the time to shoot a video for YouTube. So here we are back into it. So I've actually, starting out, I've planned a bunch of goals for myself for the business that I've started recently, things that I want to accomplish in the next 2 months, the rest of this year basically, and one of those is posting more on YouTube. And so I plan to try and post up to 3 to 4 times a week, so I'm looking forward to that. I believe the content's going to get better because of it. I'm going to get better because of it, and I want to see this channel grow. I want to see something come out of it, and I want you guys to just really get something out of it, get something of value out of this channel. Really excited about that. Really excited to share some of my journey with you guys, what I've been going through. Here recently, I started a business with a friend of mine from college, from school we went to together. The Kansas City Art Institute is what that is. We both studied there, so that was a really great time, and we've always talked about just since then. That was back in 2014 that we graduated, and since then we've kind of talked about what we want to do next, and we've both just been freelancing. He worked for a nonprofit for a while, and I've just been freelancing this whole time. And we've talked about many times over the past few years that, hey, we should just start a business together, and like we just had ideas and thoughts, but some of it was like I was working part-time at a church, he was working full-time for a nonprofit, and so we kind of just both came to a point where we were both doing freelance full-time, and so we're just like, why the heck not? Let's just start a business. And so we have started that. We are in the process of kind of getting more clients. We've done some work already. Right now we are in our office that we're sharing together here. Kind of didn't think I would have a space as soon as we did, but we're here. The company is called One Sky Studios, and we are a video production company. We do a wide variety of things, from shooting, editing, post-production, kind of you name it, we can do it. So I'm really excited to be on this venture, learning new things on this journey we're going through. My business partner, his name is John Leem. I will maybe introduce you to him later on in the future. And so that being said, I wanted to talk to you guys about just kind of things that I sat down and had a conversation with a friend recently, just about like the struggles we face in everything that we do, and what's important, and what causes us to fail, and what causes us to not reach our potential is kind of the focus of it. And so for me, I thought about that a bit more deeply, and I've kind of started to pinpoint it more over the past few years that I struggle with this fear. Fear is like the big thing that is just keeps me from moving forward the way I want to. It keeps me from reaching my potential, and so I have struggled with fear of man, I guess, and then fear of like just failing, fear of kind of everything that could go into what I do. So like fear of talking to somebody and getting told no, like when reaching out to clients and things like that. Sometimes I struggle with that, and so I really want to, and I think I've come a long way in the past couple of years of being more confident and not caring what people think. And that's like the main thing that we have to focus on, that we just cannot worry about what other people think. And so I kind of wrote some notes down here as well, and I'm just going to read through some of that and just kind of share with you guys a little bit about what I've been thinking about, what I've been processing. And so here's some of that. Fear is crippling. It keeps us from reaching our potential, and it holds us back. I find that to be very true in my own life. I have struggled with this fear of so many things, mostly fear of man though, fear of what people might think, what people will say. But even doing this YouTube channel is a step for me moving past that fear, a step for me overcoming those fears of what people say and what they're gonna think, because I really just can't focus on that if I want to reach the goals and reach the potential that I see for myself. And so this YouTube channel is kind of part of that process for me. I'm still going through it, but I think I've come such a long way in this thing. And so I believe we have two types of potential. That first one being my potential, the potential I see for myself. And then the other type of potential. So I grew up as a Christian, and I grew up in a Christian household, and I continue to live a Christian lifestyle. And so for me, I believe that the other potential for me is my God potential, and that potential is beyond what I can see, beyond what I can comprehend. And so those are the two types of potentials that I think we have in life. And yeah, because of fear, fear is a reason why so many of us never reach our potential. I believe we have to push past this fear and stop caring about what people might say or what the outcome might be. And yes, it's easier said than done. It's so hard to do this, but it's such a big part in making that change and pushing past the fear that we experience every day, the fear of not being enough, not posting often enough. There's so much pressure in the world we live in right now to be perfect or appear perfect, and we feel that we have to be perfect because we see the things that are online, people's perfect looking lives that are online, and we feel we have to live up to that. And that's just not the case. None of that is even real. It's all just the best moments of people's lives are what you see online for the most part. And so to even think that that's something that you have to live up to is crazy. It's ridiculous. It's not even possible. If you really got to know the people that you see online well, then you're gonna know that they go through their own struggles. Just because they don't post about them doesn't mean they don't happen. And so I think the other part of pushing past this fear is having people surrounding you that are encouraging you every day and telling you that you're amazing, that what you're doing is great. And even if it isn't great, but they can encourage you in that. Even if your content you're putting out or whatever it is that you're working on, they can encourage you in that. And the people that are closest to you are gonna love you no matter what. Even if you do fail, even if you don't post that video, even if you don't meet their expectations or whatever it is, you need people in your life that love you unconditionally, that will support you. Now there are those people that are gonna tell you, yeah, you did really good on that, but they don't really they have no gauge for what good or quality is. And I find that a lot in the content I create, whether it's for a job or just for YouTube. People like family members and things like that tell you did a really great job, but they really have no idea as far as what quality videos look like in that sense. So, and they always just want to tell you did great. And so you have to, it's nice, but it doesn't really feel like doesn't have as much weight to it. And so that's kind of me talking through fear and what that looks like in my life. So with this YouTube channel, I'm just trying to focus on getting past that. Starting a new business, I'm trying to figure out how to push past my fears and doubts that I have on myself, that I hold over myself, that slow me down, that keep me back from reaching that potential that I see for myself, the goals that I set for myself. So I'm just really excited to share this journey with you, and as I continue to push through fear and doubt that I have over myself. So that being said, I'm gonna be posting a lot more often, so I hope you guys are ready for that. Quality of the content will hopefully go up as I post more and figure out this whole YouTube thing. So yeah, I'm super excited for the future of this channel and just posting more regularly, seeing everything that's gonna come through this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. If you want to see more content like this, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.